We're gonna see TehEnd, Xompop, Ani into, or I guess I should say Annie into Xanne. On forest floor. We've seen so much forest floor this bracket, dude. Sorry.
Put this fucking pinata down. I know that TehEnd can do it. I know that TehEnd can do it.
It's super doable. Oh god, the bumper.
Yeah.
That bumper is so oppressive. Just regular center stage.
Is fucking huge, bro.
I hate bumpers so much. It's just not fun.
Can Annie self-parry it actually 5 frames? Or whoever plays it, I guess. Probably doesn't matter, right? It hits both. It's not an only entity.
The biggest thing is that you're not going to sliding parry it because you're going to get a tip box wrong. You're just going to get it.
Yeah, you saw me do that about 3 times in a row, actually. So
it's
it was a skill issue.
Fucking gigantic. It's stupid.
Gremlin in chat is confirming that if you're the owner, you can still sliding parry it, which is just iframes on demand, which is kind of fucked up. Can you imagine if they made a character in Basecast that could just get iframes whenever they wanted?
That'd be crazy. I can't believe that. I'm so happy the rival devs would never do that.
Just follow. Fucking pocket parry. They thought they were good, bro. Well, I'm talking about you.
And Xompop doing a good job of actually making this not an easy time for it to end. Initially getting a lot of damage on
it. The fact that it spikes, man. The fact that it spikes and goes straight down. It's a stolen fall with 0 commitment. Hold that like 30% or however much it does. Side B, I hate Annie.
And that's the thing. Zod has no disjoint at all. And so side B is very threatening. All Xanne really has is sort of spray paint to interrupt it and to either just be above or below Annie when Annie uses it.
TehEnd, very, very good at like maneuvering around his opponent. So I'm sure we'll see like that, just like kind of jumping away from the range where side B is gonna hit from on you. But you're never gonna see a whiff punish on it unless that down strong wasn't up strong.
Yeah, that would have been good. But it was also still a prediction that that was gonna be there, which is why it turned out.
It will like never be a reaction whiff punish unless it's just terribly spaced with Annie.
Yeah.
Nair didn't connect. It's not a Jesus move. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Whoa.
At 200%, that purples? At 200%?
Listen, Ani's kind of heavy. That's the problem.
Xanne has a fucking red carpet back to stage up there, though. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. That was a really good placement. I wonder if that's why Xanne always leaves the stage open, is because it's using the blue spray paint can just create this really easy way to get back to stage.
I do like how silly the big can is. It like does nothing. Oh my god, he jumped away too.
It gives options.
I suppose. There's some weird spots.
Yeah, it's weird because we're not very diagonal based.
Nice side B, just catches the landing. Good punish by TehEnd there, nice landing. Can is really good.
Yeah, TehEnd's really now calling out all of these side specials with these spray bottles. It's like I don't even need a spray bottle as an option to like get my resources. Just like using it as a way to interrupt your bullshit.
Oh wow, what a
so much.
Can didn't connect.
Oh, that was almost just
past it.
That was so clean. Just almost everything on the line there.
Oh my god, off stage. Oh my god, off stage. Fair. Jab, jab, up tilt. Covering the platform with back air there. So TehEnd just reversal king right now.
Xompop is just refusing to die here. He's
could down B nuke. Yep. Tries to, but doesn't quite connect.
Oh, just Xompop's just like playing the out really well here. Like they know that they don't need to go for kills. They're just like racking percent because they have a full stock to play around with in the back still. Whereas they can kind of abuse TehEnd has to like start just going for the kill options here, which typically are going to be riskier for any combo.
Yeah, Xanne has a hard time fishing for combos. I would say more than anything. Like F strong is kind of a nothing burger. The strong you're seeing spam the most is like up strong at ledge and down strong at neutral.
Yeah.
Just because down strong has a pretty good hitbox and up strong, of course, just murks you, especially on this stage. But at this point, 147, you're not going to need a nuke like up strong to kill. Maybe even a straight back here near like the
side. That just
what doesn't matter. I'm talking about how TehEnd's going to take the next stock and Xompop says, nuh-uh.
Oh.
Let me kill you. What percent was that?
Hello, Xompop. That was like a...
That was 104.
104
was the previous. So it wasn't that egregious. It just kind of was.
Well...
104
fair,
against
a
a raster weight character, I think, is actually pretty reasonable at ledge.
Yeah.
Does that move needs to hit that strong? A bit debatable, but I don't think that was an unreasonable percent.
But
no,
think about how fast it is.
It is a great move. I'm not denying that.
Yeah, no, it is.
I don't think that was a war crime, though. Like that wasn't something that made me like, oh, okay. That was like, ah.
But like, imagine a character in base cast had a super fast move that killed at like 104 that hit in front. And
Zetter down strong is frame 5, my dude.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So is Zetter fair.
Yeah.
I was referencing Zetter fair and
Zetter's just the kill character. Anyways, Spirit Tree now. Counterpick
10
to end.
Its knockback is 10. Oh my god!
I don't know what the value means. I'll be real.
That's a very strong knockback. That's a smash stack knockback value.
What's the growth?
0.7.
That sounds like a lot.
That's not as bad.
That's like tilt scaling.
Yeah.
That's like a strong tilt scaling, to be fair, but that's like strongs are typically going to be like 0.9 and higher. 0.8 if it's a really bad strong. Bounce off the bumper. No one's ready for the bumper hits.
Not ready for that one either. Oh my god. Oh my god, it just kills off the top.
Oh, please kill this pinata.
I'll hold my applause till the death of the universe after that one. Ooh, I like the dash in. Xompop though, still holding this advantage very strong. Not getting a hit quite yet, but it'll come.
I love TehEnd's like usage of like space denial. They're really locked in key there. The
Xompop
down air or whatever it is, the like small projectile, and then like the can. They're really good at just using that, not with the intent to hit, but just tell them like to force the opponent into a hit instead.
So actually, Xompop did not get a hit that stock. That was exclusively TehEnd's game to win, or stock to take, rather. Whoa, what? I don't get it. Ooh, with punish. With punish! With punish! Can thrown. Back air parried!
Xompop was fishing the RNG right there. They wanted to see
Spirit Tree.
The burnt face or whatever it is.
Yeah. Explosion.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's...
Damn, back air, and there's just no correct BI there. It's just kind of a checkmate position at that point. Now TehEnd, having been down a stock the first time,
oh my god,
just took 23% across these last 2 stocks he's taken. So it's a very, very strong lead right now, and the momentum is heavily in his favor with all this graffiti setup.
Xompop has been doing a lot of gimmick with his Nani, and so I think that TehEnd is figuring out, oh, I can just play around this.
This is the mini game now. Okay.
Oh, out of resources. No punish ready though. I'm so surprised that like that was the interaction there. I was so ready for Xanne to get grabbed. Oh my god!
Yeah,
super 42% across those last 3 stocks. That was just like a clinic put on by TehEnd to take that second game off of Xanne.
It still is not base cast. Not when Ani, not when it was given to Ani. The Ani was made before Workshop 4 was added. So
I guess I'm confused what your point is though.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Hold that one. Oh, the big egg. Bird guy.
Egg. I'm a big fan of egg, I'll say it. I'm an egg guy.
Shout out to Arkin.
Dude, I bet you came out of an egg, Xander.
I would love if I did. I'm so jealous of people born in eggs. Can you imagine that? Getting to be self-sufficient before you're being born? Like, come on. That's the dream. That's the American dream, Mikkel. Oh.
Oh my god, Pac-Man. Oh my god, Pac-Man. It doesn't turn around.
Will you pick it back up?
Mess. What the fuck is that?
Don't worry about it.
It's just bouncing now. Pick it up. And it always goes to the right. That's so weird. Ooh, up air into another up air. Just gonna give up a little chase. Not quite much off of it. TehEnd good spacing on all these aerials. Just kind of undershooting just outside of Andy's range. So. Xompop is in fact in the lead still, despite this percent. The stocks don't reflect.
Oh. Oh, just wasn't actionable enough out of that. Was such a good hit, but just the end lag on that was too much.
There was something there. We did not find it.
I do like how we've seen the progression of Xompop's gameplay just slowly become more item based. I like that development. It's
item and grounded. Like TehEnd right now is just kind of dominating the skies. Xompop normal playstyle, at least when I played it, was
very
like,
jump
use all
F
my
special.
Resources. Yeah, jump, air dodge, up in the air, and then just kind of like do an option you can't punish. But because TehEnd's character is so absurd in the air, you kind of just have to commit to being like, okay, I guess I'll play grounded.
Now my question is, why does the bear need to be disjointed?
Xanne?
No, Ani's.
Why is it? It's disjointed?
Yeah.
It is. Ani's hitboxes are very like smash. They kind of just put a circle down that seemed good enough.
It's kind of like how Snake in Brawl like just had really big hitboxes because he's supposed to be bigger, and then they toned him down. That's kind of what Annie feels like to me.
Yeah, no, that I agree
like,
with
that.
that.
The kid was supposed to be way bigger, but just
someone's gonna grab that bumper.
Large.
Oh no, that bumper. Oh, bumper's
in center stage, man.
Ugh, that's a bad bumper placement.
And we're not playing neutral anymore. That is actually, it's fine for TehEnd, TBH.
We need a clip montage after bracket of just missed sliding parries on the bumper.
I hate this item, dude.
Ooh, good tech chase. TehEnd back in it now. Last stock to last stock on Rock Wall. Taking this game is really, really important because that gives you the game lead. You have 2 to fall back on, and worst case scenario, you end on your counter pick. So this is a very important game.
But that Malo Bomb did so much damage.
Oh no, you're jigging!
And the dance! Oh, not enough of a punish.
Nothing off of it. High percented ledge for TehEnd. Makes it back, though, playing neutral again, which is where TehEnd has been making his money. Oh my god, but was Xompop fighting spikes? Because who made this character? My god, it's just if Zetterburn and Maple Fair had a child. And that's just Olympia Fair now that I think about it.
Olympia Fair has a sour hit. I guess, yeah, Annie has a sour hit as well. But TehEnd confident in their counter pick going back to Rock Wall.
Yeah, no, I mean, it didn't work out.
If it was the right stage to pick the first time, it's the right stage to pick the second time. Like, it's...
Simply put, that's just...
sometimes you will lose on stages that are good for you, like...
And, if I may, it's kind of an alpha sigma thing, too. Like, if you pick it a second time after losing on it, you're kind of saying, nah, actually, I'll diff you this time.
Yeah, Andrew Tate was talking a lot about how you should always pick the stage you want to go to no matter what. Yeah. Like, watch your opponent ban it, and then, like, unban the stage and pick it, you know?
Exactly. That's low-key... Never mind. I don't know where else to go with that.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of worked that one into the grave.
No, we did. 1000%. Oh, this is a terrible spot. No juice in the tank. Xompop drops the edge guard. No. Oh my god, we're dancing in center stage. Okay, good nair. Nice catch on Xanne. No graffiti in the middle, but these side graffitis are going to lead to crazy extensions if TehEnd can get something started. That dash attack is crazy. Okay. Xompop makes it back with a nice fair. Very large move.
Yeah, whoever gets his first stock is going to be a bit eventful. It's going to set the tone, and who gets like an early startup advantage.
It looks like Xompop is just never ready for any of their moves to hit. All of them are kind of just like nickel and diming, but it's like their quarters, all of them.
Oh my god, this Rock Wall, it's...
Oh! Okay, side B, and it just kills.
Yeah, because side B...
I was waiting for the follow-up. I was waiting for the follow-up.
Side B is just a kill move for some reason.
Side B is a GG, go next. Alright. But TehEnd, very simple back air there. Annie, I feel like isn't too heavy. Not super light either, but like real.
She's pretty moderate, yeah.
Yeah.
Good attempt to follow up off of that mud,
Ooh,
but
big
Mud's
up
gonna
air.
get too much off of it.
Dude, it looks like these multis are actually so important into Annie, because like when I was playing it, like Earls has like no crazy.
Oh my god.
Xanne does. You get so. Oh my god, you might die. You get so much candy off of it that low key, it's like 10% per hit on some of these. Like if you see TehEnd hit a down strong, just watch the candy pop out of her, bro.
No, it's so funny.
It's like
so
20% that you could get back off of that. It's actually meaningful if you have a move like that.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, it doesn't go for the tech chest that time.
TehEnd
It's
has
correct
such
not
like
to.
flashy combos, like setups.
Oh no. Okay, Xompop is just gonna kind of float back to stage. Air dodge out of it, makes it back to center. Insta side B's wild. Okay, dropping the present. Doesn't work out to end. Catches the landing with a low key. It is kind of an anti-air that forward strong.
Yeah.
Last stock to last stock. Could be TehEnd's tournament game. On this run back of a counter pick.
TehEnd knows what's going on, and I think that TehEnd has a really good handle of how to handle the situation.
Yeah. If the deficit was any higher, I'd be in Xompop club, but I think TehEnd can definitely win an even game.
Yeah, no, they're keeping it close. Neither person's like
Oh my god, it misses.
finding much that's sticking right here. Zompop fishing for a parry. It gets
What
it.
a parry, there it is.
Oh, is that it?
Fair enough. 1%, man. That was like 50 after the first one. I'm watching it back. I need to see this shit. Okay, it was down strong. Fair 51 after the first fair, man.
Xompop takes it 3-1 to go into grand finals now, I believe. Yeah, to run back with Gremlin.